Mr. J, see how it's red right here? Mm-hmm. Well, aren't we kind of in mourning? Celtics went down. Vent.
Oh, man.
You got to vent. Don't hold it in any longer. The Celtics were his team.
Yes, sir.
And this, you got to say something about this.
I mean, you can't complain for two star players down to make it to Game 7 in Eastern Conference Finals. You can't blame them at all. Yeah. They play their hearts out. Mm-hmm. I mean,
did LeBron step it up? Is that the problem?
No.
What happened? I didn't see the game. What happened?
What my man calls it, he called it the best thing. He said, when the zebra step in, it helps out a lot.
Oh, yeah. They always, you ever notice that, no offense to zebras, I've known people that are NFL refs, but it always seems like everybody in the arena sees it except that guy.
Except for them, yeah.
How does he miss it?
Yeah. He sees it. He just doesn't
want to influence the game.
Yeah. There's a couple plays in that time, and he waited for the ball to go in or don't go in, then he call a foul. Mm-hmm. I mean, you either gonna call it or don't call it.
Call it or don't call it.
That's it.
Do you need something to get a pillow you can tear it apart, let that inner
right? Oh, I did.
Vent. You already took care of that.
I vented it out.
How did you vent it out?
Oh, I screamed at everybody that asked me about the Celtics. I screamed man.
If he screams at me, I'm standing behind you because you're bigger than him. How about you? Did the wrong team win?
I'm not gonna say the wrong team won, but I'm gonna say the best team didn't win. I'm gonna say
thank you.
I still
Interesting.
Celtics was a better team. They played better team ball, but like he said, the refs just let them play too much.
Let them get away with too much. Where they normally maybe wouldn't.
And then pitting.
Why does this sound familiar? This is what happens in hockey all the time.
They went play.
Guy takes a cross check, takes a stick and goes bam right in front of the guy. The whole world sees it. It's blatant, even though he didn't intend it. And
they let it go both ways though. A lot of the times in hockey though.
Yeah.
In basketball, they act like they let it go both ways, but
they don't.
They really don't.
Do you think that they slightly favored LeBron?
Oh yeah,
of course.
That's
because he's LeBron.
Because he's LeBron. Of course. He's a golden child.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. So Cavs, Warriors. I need your insight.
I was gonna say this. I say it's gonna be the Warriors in 5 or 6.
Ooh.
I say. Probably the Warriors in 6 or 7.
Is Kevin Love coming back? I mean, he had the concussion, missed Game 7. But is he going to be back? Has he been cleared?
I don't know.
He might be back for Game 3, probably.
Yeah. So the first two. But the first two are in Golden State.
Yeah.
So they got home field advantage, home court. Yeah. That could make a big difference.
It would.
Because they actually know how to beat the Cavs since they've done it 2 out of the last 3.
You got too many threats over there. That's what they showed against Houston. Houston had a 17-point lead in the third quarter, and you see what Golden State did. And they put the pressure.
Well, Curry seems like he leads the way, and then Durant and is it Klay Thompson? Mm-hmm. Did I say that right?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson sets up, and this brings up another point. It's one of my personal pet peeve. Okay, Klay Thompson's scheduled to make $19 million this year. His contract is up. Mm-hmm. Next year, big payday. $19 million is going to be chump change.
That's actually underpaying him.
It's underpaying him, yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns makes I don't know what he makes, a lot. But next year, minimum $156 million over 5 years. That's $30 million plus. He could make almost $190. Yeah. It seems like $20 million is now considered chump change. It's the new normal. They're all making 30. Curry, LeBron, 40-something.
Oh, yeah.
The money has gone crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that big TV contract.
TV contract.
The only thing, I've said this before, the only thing that's wrong with a contract like that, we're not the ones getting it.
Yeah.
If we got it, it would be okay. But since we're not, we have to pay to see them work.
It's
wrong, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk hockey a little bit. Any of you watched the series?
I watched the game one.
I watched both.
Yeah.
Both games, I mean.
Who won both?
Vegas won game 1, 5-4.
I missed the game.
Or 6-4, sorry. And then the Capitals won last night 3-2.
Okay.
So the Vegas, the first-year expansion team, they win it. Nobody's ever done that. They win by speed and swarming. And by swarming, I mean when they go into the corner, there's 2 or 3 guys, and they're scooping the puck more than trying to give an elbow smash.
Right.
When the other team's trying to pass out, they're trying to poke check. They're trying to intercept the pass. The pass that the puck is going to, they swarm that guy till they get the puck. I see them. That's how they win. And then they just keep putting pressure until
Right.
you crack.
Right.
The only thing I don't like, I saw this, they had a 5-on-3 against the Capitals last night. Man, you got 5 attackers against their 3. You put your big guys up in front of the net and tie up at least 2 of those guys and tell your other 3 guys, shoot,
Right.
and get rebounds and come in. But they spend way too much time cycling the puck.
In the zone.
Pass, looking for the perfect shot. And guess what happened almost every time? They lose the puck. Because if you're giving the other team that much time, all they're doing is setting up and looking for the opportunity to play defense.
To play defense, yeah.
When you have 5-on-3, you attack, you drive that puck to the net, you
yeah,
just
you
swarm
attack.
them with shots,
Oh, yeah.
and get rebounds and block those guys.
I mean, you're going to have 2 open. I'm going to call it 2 open shooters, but you got 2 open skaters.
Yeah,
Around
exactly.
To get the puck. You know, I don't know why you just don't, like you said before, attack.
Tie them up.
Yeah.
You shoot and get rebounds because you have the guys to do it, right? Right? You don't just...
It
But-
goes to show, it kind of proved what they said. They said, because Las Vegas had days off more than Capitals,
Oh, yeah, they had like a week off. The Capitals had 5 or
Yeah.
4 or whatever it was.
that proves them right. Because
But
they're
it's-
supposed to, but, yeah.
Here's what's interesting. In Game 1, the Capitals played good. It was an evenly matched game. And at high offense, it was 4-4 going into the third. But in that game, Vegas shot, and got rebounds and open guys. So the guy be coming down the right circle, instead of shooting, he'd pass to the guy over here because the defenseman for the Capitals kind of lost his guy. Wide open goal. The goalies, it wasn't the goalie's fault in any way in that first game. Not in the second game. He had a puck bouncing over the stick. But it got kind of reversed this time, and the Capitals, they used the bigger size and hit them more, and then they formed a human wall in the neutral zone. And the Vegas depends on quick passes. I thought Vegas did too many long passes, but they depend on that swarm mentality, quick passes. What happens is the Capitals stuck in their lanes and formed a wall, and they're bigger and they wouldn't let them in because they have to come in, make a player dump the puck and go get it, and they just blocked them, almost like a wedge.
Right,
Over and over. Then they use their size in the corner more. Then they got guys coming in and shooting and coming over here.
Yeah.
Did any of you by chance see the highlights?
I haven't seen nothing yet.
Okay,
I was going
with-
to go home and watch
with-
Sports Center.
2 minutes left. Vegas pulled the goalie because it's 3-2 Capitals. So they got 6 attackers, no goalie against 5 and a goalie. So the guy shoots the puck. Braden Holden, the Capitals goalie, blocks it over here. The puck, when he blocks it, it bounces back over there. The Vegas guy gets it, comes down. Instead of shooting, which is what everybody thought, he passed it over to Alex Tuck over here. He's a big guy. Well, Holtby was had no chance, right? He stuck over here. He committed, wide open goal. And I'm like from here to there from the goal mouth right here. Tuck shoots, but miraculously Holtby is able to flop over and get just a stick over there. And guess what?
And blocked it.
Blocked it.
Wow,
Even the
nice.
announcer said, "Go! No, it's no goal." You know what I mean? Everybody, I thought it was a goal,
Everybody thought it was going to be a
Yeah,
score.
except it wasn't.
Damn.
And that was the play of the game.
Man,
That's like a
Saved the
Ken
score.
Dryden play.
Saved the
Yeah.
score.
So who you think are going to win the series, man?
Oh boy, I'm torn because there's cases for both. I like Las Vegas
Yeah, I
because
agree.
they're the expansion team. They're the rejects nobody quote unquote wanted. And they've gelled together in that swarm offense. Is tough to beat because Winnipeg was a huge
It
team,
is.
big
Oh,
size,
yeah.
and they went
Yeah.
around them with the swarm. But I think the Capitals aren't as big as Winnipeg, but I do believe they're a little bit smarter and play a tighter defense because they gel together and they say, okay, do this, do that, block the lane. Human wall, not so much I'm going to come into the corner and pound you.
Right.
And Ovechkin is a superstar.
Oh, yeah, he's a superstar. Oh, yeah.
So
That's
I
great.
want
Great.
Vegas to win, expansion team, the fairy tale story. I want the Capitals to win because of Ovechkin. They've never won it. They're a dang good team.
Ovechkin never won a.
not Stanley Cup.
They never gone beyond like the second round when he's played.
Oh,
So
they had to face not Marlon Lemieux, but the other Cosby, man.
Sidney Crosby.
Every time
Yeah,
they go to
the
playoffs,
Penguins, yeah.
They got to go to the playoffs with
yeah,
them.
they always have to play Pittsburgh at their peak.